collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at Green Symbiote from the Epic Heroes series Spider-Man Web Splashers line. Now, if you guys know me at all, I'm not a huge fan of the Web Splashers subline for the Epic Heroes series. I just don't really like water toys or anything like that, so I've kind of been shying away from most of them. I did get Doc Ock previously because it was the brand new character for the line. With this one, it's just a green translucent version of Venom, just called Green Symbiote. And when I tried to look it up online, obviously I'm familiar with Lasher, which is a green symbiote, and this is clearly not that. And I tried to look around if Green Symbiote was like a character or something that happened in the comics at some point, and I didn't find anything. Everything just kept coming up as Lasher. There was like a Toy Biz green Venom called The Madness. So Toy Biz did a figure a while back during one of their symbiote lines. I don't know if this is a reference to that or what, but he's also got the giant bat wings like Venom had in the King in Black series in the comics, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, so I don't really know what's going on with this one, but it intrigued me, so I decided to check it out. So you have the standard packaging here, you know, no plastic, so you can see the character inside there. There's no plastic window or anything like that. Still rocking the plastic-free packaging. Up here, just a picture of the figure. Over here on this side, just a regular picture of Venom, not even green. Over here, showing you how to load it with water and then squirt the water out. And then over here, just some more product shots of, you know, Venom flying around with his water wings. So it looks kind of neat. I'm going to go ahead and get him out of the packaging here, and we'll take a closer look. So here is Green Symbiote, aka our translucent green Venom. It's a pretty interesting looking figure. He has the white spider on both sides, which looks pretty good. Taking a close-up look at the head. Nicely painted red mouth there with the white teeth. We have the tongue coming out. Nice white paint for the eyes. Articulation is pretty much what we're used to here, so the head can swivel from side to side. You have a hinge in the shoulder, as well as a rotation. Then you have a hinge and a rotation in the elbow. Nothing in the waist. For the hips, you can kick out to the side, as well as forward. And then you have a hinge and a rotation in the knees. Nothing in the ankle. From the knee down is a solid piece. Nothing in the wrist. His forearm is a solid piece. You can see that instead of the white, we have black trapezoids on the back of the hands there. So it's a very interesting design, kind of a cool look. Almost makes him seem kind of glow-in-the-dark or radioactive, something like that. Just to do a quick comparison with the normal Venom figure, you can see that it is the exact same mold. There are no differences whatsoever. It's just cast in a different colored plastic and painted very similarly, except for those trapezoids on the back of the palms there. Yeah, otherwise it's pretty much painted exactly the same. It is the exact same figure, same articulation, same molding. Everything is the same in that regard. But I guess you could pretend it is a different symbiote character, one of your own creation. I don't really know why they decided to make him translucent green, but it's kind of cool. It's better than just kind of doing the same Venom figure over again. But yeah, overall not too bad. Now, of course, he does come with the web splasher apparatus. So you have these two translucent wings, and they just clip into the sides of this piece here, and then the tail plugs into the bottom. To fill this with water, you would remove the tail, fill that with water, plug the tail back in, and then you just squish it to shoot water out of the tip here. Not really that exciting, but you do have the symbiote spider molded here onto the back, as well as painted on this side, so that's kind of cool. And then you just go ahead and plug this in. Now you can see that he does have this hexagon with the like slit on the top. And if we take a look at Venom over here, you can see he doesn't have a hole in his back at all. So that's the only real difference with the mold. So the regular Venom, unfortunately, will not be able to utilize this. So you can go ahead and peg this in here to the back, and it makes him look like he has the giant bat wings, which I think is really, really cool. I was kind of hoping I would be able to put these on the regular Venom. I just thought it would look kind of neat. But this looks cool as well. Now, the only problem is it makes him significantly back heavy, and I kind of wish the tail was long enough that it could act as kind of like a third leg to make him not fall over. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So it's a little difficult to get this guy to stand. I'm going to try to have him hunch forward a little bit. Maybe this will balance, but probably not. I almost had it, and then I think I knocked it over. So yeah, so you can get him to balance. It's not impossible, but it kind of just makes it look like he's like, oh man, I've got this heavy pack on and it's breaking his back. The other thing is the hips are a little weird. They're very tight front to back, but they're kind of loose to the side, which is kind of a bummer. Well, this one's not too bad. This one's kind of loose though. So that's also kind of a reason it's not standing so great. But I do like the look of it. I think it looks cool. I kind of wish this piece didn't stick out above the head. If that was just a little bit shorter, it could still squirt water, but it would kind of just look like he has the wings without the weird nozzle thing. But overall, it's still a pretty cool look. I do like it quite a bit, and it's very simple to just completely remove this whole section if you just want the normal Venom figure here. So, I think it's cool. There's not really too much else to say. It doesn't come with any other accessories or anything like that. It's just something new. They're doing this web splasher line. We're getting a lot of Spider-Man repaints. I think I've also seen like a new Spider-Man that comes with kind of like a jet, a small little jet. So they're really just giving us tons of like subtle Spider-Man suit variations. And I don't know. I wish they would kind of move on. There's so many other characters they could do for Spider-Man. I understand that slightly repainting Spider-Man and putting it out again, you know, is probably the cheaper method. But there's so many characters in Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery, and even allies that they could do. Spider-Boy's kind of popping up in the comics. You know, we could get Scarlet Spider, Spider-Gwen, several other Spider characters. I mean, we've seen the Spider-Verse. There are several. So even if they wanted to do a repaint of Spider-Man in just that silver and black armor, I feel like that would be easy enough to do. They might not even have to remold it all that much. Just paint it differently. Something like that could be cool. I don't know. I just feel like the line's getting a little stagnant, but at least we're getting some new, you know, random new things like this every once in a while to keep it a little fresh. I do really like the wings. I think that's kind of a cool feature. I just don't care at all about the water feature, but luckily I don't have to worry about it if I don't want to. Like I said, just kind of wish that nozzle was a little shorter so it didn't poke out over the top of his head, but it's a minor complaint. I got this on Amazon. They should be popping up in stores fairly soon. But I got it on Amazon. I think it was $19.99, which kind of seems like a lot. I know Doc Ock was, I think, $17.99 when that first came out. And I will admit that this is definitely a little bit more plastic than that because it has the giant wings. I mean, it's definitely kind of a little bit more involved than Doc Ock's tentacles, in my opinion. At least it's more plastic. And he's kind of a bigger, more complicated figure than Doc Ock was as well. I think that's kind of why they took the articulation out of Doc Ock, because they wanted to keep it at that price point, but they had to make a new figure. Whereas like with Spider-Man, that's something they've already done. They can toss that in, and all the development goes into the, you know, web splasher apparatus. And so they don't really have to worry about, you know, twice as much tooling cost. So I think that's why he unfortunately was a casualty of the articulation. This was a figure they could use and just cast out of a new colored plastic, so we're able to save some cost there. But yeah, I mean, $19.99 does seem like a lot. You could probably wait for a sale. These have been going on sale a lot at Target. Really, the entire Epic Hero series has been going on sale a lot at Target, but you're kind of in that boat where, you know, if you don't buy anything until the sale, then the line kind of dies, but it's, you know, you shouldn't have to pay full price if it's going to go on sale in a week, so it's kind of a weird area to be in. You want to support the line, but, you know, if you wait a week or two and it goes on sale right away, why wouldn't you do that? So, but in any case, if you're looking to get this right away, I believe it is still available on Amazon for $19.99, or you could probably wait for a sale. But like I said, they should probably start to show up in stores fairly soon, so I would imagine it'll be around, along with a couple other new figures, and the Avengers line is starting to show up on Amazon as well. So we will be getting some new Epic Hero Series stuff fairly soon. But until then, let me know what you guys think about this guy in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.